Good morning. Today, I already lit my flame. It's another morning. I didn't absolutely have to leave first thing in the morning, but I pretty much did because I had used how many of them were there? I already used at least 8 tea lights here. But you could get them at the dollar store. You could literally get a 20 pack for the famous 125. Okay, yeah. Anyway, so now I have 40. Yay! And I'm going to continue these rituals until I feel closer to myself again. And just at a stage in my life where everything has aligned for me to focus solely on me and my dreams and my goals. You know, my 5-year plan said, bitch, we're starting now. Like, this, look at what's happening around you. You ain't got anything else to fucking do but do what you wanna do. So let's do it, right? So yeah, I'm going to very devoted to this, to myself, as I should have been, my whole life, yes. And as a mother, this is one of my priority lessons. I've been telling my daughter since she started, since she hit the age whatsoever where she's like, I'm starting to see the world. There's so much going on here. I started reminding her, kid, you put yourself first. You never put anyone before you. You take care of yourself, and you be kind to yourself, and you be gentle to yourself. Even when you can't be kind to yourself, you can at least we can at least remind ourselves, like, hey, I need to be more gentle. I'd never just talk to someone else like this out of nowhere. There's no reason. I mean, yes, we all have our reasons, as I was talking about yesterday morning, but you go to any sort of mindfulness class, what they're going to tell you as soon as you're done with your session is be gentle with yourself. That's it. Be gentle with yourself. Going forward. Just that forward. Okay, just those forward. Um, yeah. So, one of my favorite lines, which actually, it's why I have this exclamation point right here, that was the name of the song. Okay, literally just an exclamation point. And the hook is, I can't keep focusing on anybody in order to get closer to myself. Focus, focus, focus. Feed your brain, your body, and your soul. Or else. One of our little babies has needed some rejuvenation here. Let's see how to do this. So My flames have flickered to life, and I have something to tell them again today. Tell them I'm here. They are gone. And still I burn. I don't have to forget them yet. I don't have to be over it. But this fire is for me. Oops. Hey. What a blooper. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I can't. Wow. So, I kind of didn't really put any thought into bloopers like that. Um, when I had the initial thought in 2019, like, hey, I should share my brain. There are other people with brains like me. And yeah, I didn't think that there would be funny moments at all. I was like, the first thing you think about is, oh my gosh, people are gonna shit on my life. Everyone's gonna make fun of me. What if nobody understands? Nobody's even gonna watch them. Blah, 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 blah. You know, the last thing I thought about, even until now, was my breath being so powerful, it just knocked out all the flames. So, first blooper. Let me fix this up. Let me get my flame back. Let me not light myself on fire. So I am just having too much fun with this. I really am. I am. This has definitely been some soul food. This has been great. Even though I really only shared with one person. I've got to start somewhere. If I'm gonna restart my slow breath I had to take, because now I've done laughed my ass off and I have to catch it again. So, back away. Alright, now I felt better. Now I'm going to continue speaking to my flame. So this has been, I've been working on unbinding, and like I said, I am not going to stop my morning ritual until I feel the release from this intense binding with these people that just aren't who I thought they were for so many years. Like, family. And they weren't. You know, there was something about that. It hit different. And then step back to see, wow, it's been like this. This has been happening every year leading up to 29. So yeah. I still want them in my life. I feel stupid. I gave too much. I miss who I thought they were. I wish they had stayed. I was worth staying for. So I wrote a vow over here, I'd like to read. Switch things around here. This is one of my favorite Mother's Day presents. It says cozy burrito, and it's got a kitten burrito. Anyways, okay. Alright. I will not let this flame. Wait. Okay. Hold on. Let me looking at that real quick. I will not lie to this flame. I will not lie to you. I will not lie to myself. Even if the truth hurts, it is mine to carry and mine to heal. Not to remember to keep breathing. With mindfulness classes of any sort will get you into that habit without really even trying. It's very effortless in my experience. But those relationships, they are not my ending. I'm the one who stays, who has always stayed. And I'm not going anywhere. So I let the flames carry, speak, hold my truth, not to erase it, but to light the next one. It actually brings a sense of fullness, feeling like you are being held by yourself, by the world, and that trust in the universe is the most powerful thing that I've ever had. It truly is. It's something that has come in waves, hasn't stayed. It's something that you work on every day, every moment. And yeah, I want to reclaim that. As I said yesterday, this is me reclaiming myself, the air around me, and the thoughts in my head every single day. I can't keep focusing on anybody in order to get closer to myself. Exclamation point, exclamation point, exclamation point. It's not what they say. They say exclamation mark, exclamation mark, exclamation mark, exclamation mark. My daughter gave me this. And she didn't take this one apart. The last fidget toy she gave me, this kid subconsciously sabotaged me. It was like they were like little key rings that you could just twist all every way, right? But they had these rubber pieces that made it possible. This kid took one of the rubber pieces, didn't tell me. She goes back to her dad. I go to use the fidget toy because of course I'm gonna use it, right? And it's missing, and I was like, it's not working. I didn't think it was that important, but it is. And that was fun. She didn't mean to, but she can't take this one apart. Wow, so a little less serious this morning, yeah. But I guess in a way, kind of the goal for me because I take everything so seriously, especially after the events that have recently occurred in my life. Like, there are many parts of me that are just shook. Like, you know what? The world got me fucked up. Y'all got me fucked up. Like, who do you think you're talking to? No, not even like that. You don't even know me. But yeah, it's about, honestly, I guess, not taking things so personally. I am not going to bring I am not going to bring up any labels for the chemical imbalances in our brains, but I've been told several times that what my brain produces is I have too much dopamine, I have too much serotonin, and that's why I get so irritated. That's why I don't believe that. I honestly believe like I have great morals. I have every right to be like, hey, I am not rocking with that at all. But at the same time, I shouldn't feel like everyone everyone in my life can't even see me. They can't hear me. I just shouldn't feel like that. In my mind, I'm 100% convinced that I'm just seeing clearly. So to be told it's something about the chemicals in your brain, it's confusing. It is very confusing. My initial thought in 2019 with explaining anything on camera to find people who can relate and be like, okay, that makes sense. She has experience with that. Maybe I'll try it too. It was My idea was honestly to share about those chemical imbalances because they're so intense. It was a point in my life where I was in two places at one time, which has occurred even in my childhood. Even in my childhood, my brother was like, "You were just in your room. How did you get out here? You could not have passed me without me seeing you. I just saw you in there." And I'm just like, "No, I wasn't. I've been right here." So again in 2019, that started happening to me. I would, but for me, I wasn't losing track of time. I wasn't losing track of time. I was very conscious of where I was. I was right here. And then I have people tell me, "I saw you with so and so walking down the street." What you mean I was outside? No, I wasn't. I've been at home. So that was scary. And I believe for me, that was when I truly met my higher self. And it was terrifying. All I felt was this extremely powerful presence above me, towering over me. And then I realized, like, am I blacking out? What is happening? Like, I'm finding things all over my apartment. I don't even smoke. There's cigarette butts, unsmoked cigarettes, not unused Q-tips, weird shit. Um, and one day I came home to one of my notebooks. I'm like, even. You better hung that shit on the wall. I yourself said, "Look at this. Read this. You already said it." So, yeah, that's hung on my wall to this day. And that was my initial, I want to reach out. I want to learn more about this myself. I can't be the only fucking one that this has happened to. Just can't, it's not possible. Can't be the only one. I can't be. So, but yeah, so it's taken an unexpected turn. I was just listening to what all of this has to say, and not just, I guess my ego is the first word that comes to mind, but I'm going to wrap this up. I think it was very easygoing this time. God is interesting, probably. I feel it is necessary, though, to find any way that feels right to release yourself from what bothers you. And with that, until next time.